But Kurt Rayson getting the nod to open our matchup. And the first crack at the basket will go to the Converge FiberXers.
Shots. You got to give it to this guy, Cliff Hodge.
Sean Winston goes to the other side, outsmarts the defenders, and gets us the first 2 points of this match.
Arlo aggressiveness right there for Shawnee Winston. What I like about it, did not settle for that jumper. He's got a really nice 12-footer, but going all the way to the basket.
Top ball screen, Kurt Rayson issues a pass to Cliff Hodge. He was left unmarked, but he comes up empty with that mid-range look. Quick attack for the Converge FiberXers. Pull-up jumper for Deshaun. That was the jumper you were talking about.
Exactly.
That is his range.
Knocks it down, plus the foul. You're looking at the starting five of Meralco earlier on. Now let's look at the starting five of Converge. Remember, when Baltasar, solid point guard in Jordan Heading, played for Gilas, and you know the quality.
Fake pass coming from Arana, very patient inside, and Arana will keep it going for Converge, 7-0 start.
And then you have Justin Arana, who consistently is improving.
Yep.
May not necessarily be seen in the numbers, but you can see how comfortable he is when he pivots around that shaded area.
Look at Baltasar just dribbling the ball down court and scoring two.
There was no question that he would be good in the PBA. That's why I'm excited to see the evolution of a Justin Baltasar.
Finally, a bucket coming from the Meralco Bolts. It's Bong Quinto, connects from deep.
Meralco, we've seen them go through a lot of battles already. Battles that they've lost and battles that they've won. They've already gotten to the top of the mountain and winning a championship. Converge, on the other hand, is what Meralco was, a few years ago.
Yeah. Slowly building, slowly adding pieces that they would think would turn them into championship caliber. Arana goes behind the back. These Converge bigs are not shying away from taking matters into their own hands and fast break opportunities. And now with a double-digit disadvantage up against Newsome. Now Arana fakes off his defender, goes on the drive, finds the angle to bank it home. They go to Jackson. Oh boy, welcome back, Corpus.
And you gotta love how he stayed in shape, how he stayed sharp, even when he was not on a PBA team.
What a story. In Jackson Corpus, we all know him as one of the top products of the PBA D-League in terms of really making a name. Rebound picked up by Garcia. He's pushing. Jackson Corpus ahead. Stockton adjusts midair and banks it home.
We'd have practice right after Alaska. And if you felt anything, he'd be more than willing to help you out.
Surely his presence will be missed. Meanwhile, Alex Stockton adding to the problems. Caralipio pops out. Has a speed advantage against Hodge. He wants to post up. Caralipio, good angle, and he gets it to drop. Jackson to Stockton now. Alec, leaves him and drains the jumper. As you take another look at this drive. Natapakan niya naman kasi si Raymond Almazan. That is too many bodies though to contend with. Arana takes Raymar Jose to school.
He's just too big and too strong.
That is legal to pick up. The pass almost stolen. Jansen Rios to Almazan, scores on the other side.
No question also for Raymond Almazan is how great of a shape is he in here at the start of the conference.
9 points here in the first quarter. Now he's back defending Justin Arana. Garcia will try from deep. It's gone.
And when you look at the offense of Converge, it's basic.
Simple, yeah.
Right? Very simple. That time they went to the post, double came, kicked it out, got the ball, took the three-point shot. On the other times, they're just attacking the defense one-on-one.
Double team came. Garcia took advantage. And that is his first first basket of this conference. Meanwhile, Raymar Jose will be taking the bonus free throw when we come back from this timeout. It is 32-14 in favor in the street I live in.
Okay.
Yep, so
that's his claim to fame.
I've known of this kid. And it's great to see someone from the neighborhood make it all the way.
Street, huh?
Almazan providing 9 points coming off the bench for them. Rios will try another three. This time it's good.
74% from the field was Converge in the first 12 minutes.
Newsome, the jumper, that's his range, and he knocks it down.
On the other hand, Meralco shooting just 38%.
Baltazar with Rios all over him. Spins away from the double team, goes to the corner. Stockton fakes the three, dribbles in closer. Stockton with a step through, forced it, but he will get the bounce.
I mean, that was tremendous defense already by Chris Newsome, but Stockton still able to find that little gap and get that shot up.
Tough angle coming from Newsome, but again, the second effort, this time coming from Pascual.
That's a point of concern for Converge because
Aaron Black uses the Pascual screen. Loses it though to Justin Arana, who completes the stop. JL De Los Santos almost turning it over. Arana with a slow step on the Euro.
And a majority of that coming from Raymond Almazan.
Anjo doing damage now. Bucket, stop, bucket for the vet. Still 6 on the shot clock. Cancino will have to work to put it up. Good hands. Quick one coming from Deshaun Winston. He will go all the way.
And look at that pressure once again.
Right, so they will stay consistent.
Yep.
Letting the players play unless it's an obvious offensive foul, as we see that bucket. Almazan gives it up to Quinto. 5 to score for Meralco. Quinto finally sees a bit of an opening, and he sinks that one.
And slowly but surely getting his game on.
Bong Quinto was the first to score for the Meralco Bolts. By the Meralco Bolts. Kurt Rayson, the starter, still can't get himself going. Bit of a shaky start for him. Almazan, an end one opportunity.
Yeah, that's a good two-man game right there. Good recognition by Hodge. You know, Almazan, once he starts scoring, there's a lot more energy from him defensively.
Deshaun looking for some movement. Stockton goes back to Winston, denied up top. Second block for Hodge against Deshaun, and they complete the stop. The forward pass. Johnson Rios, touchdown. As we take a look at this denial at this day and age. And I don't care if he doesn't get offensive numbers, but the way that he has just devoted all of his time and effort to one franchise.
And he sacrificed his body. He sacrifices his body game in and game out.
Uses the top screen. Grayson, his pass tapped by Stockton. Alec is ahead. And the tip-in is good for Baltazar, sticking to the play. Black towards his right, locates Hodge to the corner. Quinto for the tie, it's there.
How quick and how unselfish are the Meralco Bolts right now?
First deadlock of this entire ball game. Things tied at 53 apiece. This was how they scored their first bucket, and it's only fitting that it's a triple coming from Bong Quinto that will get them level.
It's a guy that really, his defense gets fueled from offense.
Oh, but he throws this ball away. Garcia is ahead, and he converts on the layup. Baltazar wanting the handoff. Deshaun will finally get it. Winston looking to create. Goes baseline. Defense all over him, but he beats it nonetheless. Deshaun gets them level at 57 apiece, and now a timeout will be requested by the Meralco Bolts. Just one-on-one brilliance, in and out dribble. Bad miss coming from Newsome, who has struggled all game long. Good cut from Balti. He scores on the reverse.
When it's that pick and roll of Newsome.
Looking for MJ. Instead, they go to Brian Santos. Hand off to Stockton. Alec, turnaround jumper is good.
I mean, that's a tough shot.
Yeah.
If you're Pasol, he makes it, he makes it.
No more fouls to give here. Good pass.
See that
Neymar
time?
Jose converts on the layup.
See the difference that time. Jose actually cut to the basket. When the defense went to Chris Newsome, got a layup.
Up by 3 points against the Meralco Bolts. De Los Santos kicks it out. Brian Santos for 3. And that is his cup of tea. He converts from downtown.
That's something.
For Coach Franco Atienza. Ooh, spacing poor there. As Anjo Karam fakes the pass. Misses the lefty layup. And Raymar Jose turns garbage into gold. Lost that ball, but it found its way home.
Following the lead from Raymond Almazan, right? Almazan doing that in the first quarter and the second.
Stockton getting the second free throw to drop. It's a three-point game, 70-67. Cancino locates Anjo. Dribbles middle, attacks. Anjo Karam scores 2 off the layup.
I mean, he was going full speed, almost away from the basket, and threw it up on the board and knocks it down.
De Los Santos goes to Stockton, open for 3. That's good. That is the money for Alec.
Really like how he added that to his game, consistently knocking down that 3.
Leading scorer of this ball game now with 17. Norbert Torres goes to the plant and he banks it home. Look at this first 40% shooter in the last Commissioner's Cup. But that is key there. If you land, Stockton locates JL De Los Santos. To pick for his own good, recovers. Arana up top. Oh, that might be a flopping technical. Yes, it will be. Ancho Karam squeezes his way baseline. Norbert Torres kicks it to Cancino. 3 is short. Rebound for Stockton. Sends it forward to JL De Los Santos. JL is gone. Meanwhile, straight up attack down the middle. Another no call. As Newsome, the pass was bothered. Caught by Karam. Newsome now to a streaking. Cliff Hodge. Layup is good.
Because
For the Converge FiberXers with still 6:40 left in this game. Block, recovery, and the bucket for Newsome. De Los Santos kicks it out. Arana, set shot. Good for 2. Leaves it for Almazan down low. Wanted to go to the corner. Now they swing it on the other side. Aaron Black, a right-handed push shot is gone.
that is vintage Aaron Black, and they're happy to see that going in. The difference, and they're feeling that absence of Jordan Henning.
Yep. Sets the table for everyone, calms them down. Knock down a three-point shot. In and out dribble. Deshaun gets to his spot. He gets the N1 opportunity.
Just such a nice jumper by Shawnee Winston.
And this was the shot attempt, the in and out dribble. The jumper, I think, on the release.
The question is, did he hit him?
Yep.
Right? That's what Coach Luigi is telling the referees.
Newsome. It has been a struggle for him offensively. But finally, he gets another bucket of that one-hander. Alex Stockton, a deadly endgame player. But that pass was tapped away, stolen by Aaron Black. AB on the attack. Quinto from the corner, good for 3.
And this is what we're talking about.
All game long, but it is in the end game where your vets show up. Quick catch and shoot from the corner for both. Top ball screen, the defense switches. Stockton for 3, no. Rebound for Arana. Justin inside, lost the ball to Quinto.
Good anticipation by Bong Quinto. Knocks down a 3.
Newsome for the tie. It's there!
Knocks down a 3.
Cut it down to 3. Quinto, creation, Converge. One man down on defense. Newsome makes it rain from downtown. Stockton, he's a big-time endgame player, but they go inside to Arana. Lost the ball to Hodge. They're flattening it out. Talking about Meralco. Newsome goes behind the back. Newsome fakes for the win. It's gone! Newsome wins it for Meralco.
You talk about being in control. Everybody knew Chris Newsome was...
They deny Stockton. Oh, he bumps him. But that shot will fall short. Meralco survives in the end game.
Well, in the end game, Carlo, it was really the defense.